give back when I turned 50, which was 2016. So I notified my partner saying, I have this in mind. And that was what gave birth to the Mentoring Club. I discerned and it led me to the conclusion because of two factors in my life. The first one is that internally, I have always enjoyed developing people. And in the process, I find myself sharing my values. And the second trigger was external. I do business development, and as I network around in open fora, I would hear young professionals asking questions like, how do I find a mentor? Is my manager my mentor? How do I even ask somebody to become my mentor? So those were the triggers that I eventually end up setting up the Mentoring Club in February of 2016. I beat my deadline by 9 months. I turned 50 November the same year. So that's the story of the Mentoring Club. This is my give back.
Well, you have a global platform. That's very interesting to me because, of course, we're communicating globally very easily now. Setting up a mentoring environment in this kind of technology environment globally. Tell us how you do that.
Yes, so since my background is in information systems development, I'm leveraging those decades of experience into developing a platform approach to mentoring. My goal and my vision is that anyone, anywhere in the world who is looking for guidance from mentors can go into the Mentoring Club platform and they can be matched with mentors who can help them develop the skills that they need to achieve their career and life goals. So what happens is we look for mentors that are already accomplished leaders, and in terms of qualifications, they're very practical. I'm looking for somebody with the same heart that I have in terms of giving back, but at the same time, I'm looking for mentors that have high self-esteem and they're happy and successful, because those are key attributes that mentees would sense.
Sure.
It contributes to the believability factor of the mentor. They have to be in a good place for the mentees to be comfortable with them. And then for the mentees, again, it's global platform. The way that we pre-qualify serious mentees is that we ask them to subscribe, and this is following the principle of skin in the game. If it's free, people take it for granted, but if they're invested in themselves, then they would be more serious, and the interactions between the mentors and mentees would be better. So from a subscription basis, I know some viewers may be interested how much, right? So it's actually $39 or less a month. And the mentees can actually access the mentors to develop various skills that they need to reach their goals.
What do you think is the biggest barrier for people our age? What stops them from seeking out mentors?
A lot of it is self-discipline.
Okay.
It was really hard for me to get out of my, step-by-step bubble, breaking the rhythm and going out and seeking help. Seeking help is actually quite challenging sometimes. Okay. It's admitting that you're vulnerable. And so that was really hard. Self-discipline to drive myself to stay on schedule with my path, having a drive to change.
So how were your first few sessions with your mentor like?
Yeah.
Like, did you guys talk about more personal things, professional things, a mix of both?
A mix, a great mix. I think one thing I learned from Gabriel, my mentor, was the value of interpersonal skills.
Okay.
So getting to know the person, finding things in common, being friendly with someone, that really makes things easier in a professional conversation, actually. So he started with that, making things personal, and it got a lot more professional and a lot of mentorship from there.
How often did you guys meet?
It was quite sporadic.
Okay.
I mean, we're both professional. I'm a young professional. He was a great leader at his company, and so everywhere from once a week to once a month.
What can you say were the most important skills that you right away translated to success in the workplace for you?
Yeah, so I was having a lot of problems making conversation.
Okay.
I would go to work, get my tasks, do them, and go home and repeat. And I was having a lot of problems communicating things that I wanted, things I didn't want, career growth, expansion. And I got a lot of guidance going into softening the conversation, really, really growing the conversation into how I really, really want for myself.
It seems like it was really life-changing for you to, I mean, seek a new set of eyes, someone who you don't work with directly to sort of give you guidance, someone with a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.